Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to workshop. Welcome to snippet number 55. Now in 2023 we got up to snippet 54. Now my book's really thick. I'm going to save the few pages that are left for making notes about 2023. So I've started a new journal for 2024. You don't have to do this, that's a luxury, but I'm starting a new journal. So I'm starting with a piece of Pink Frog smooth card, as always, 4 by 6 inches, and this is snippet 55. And what I'm going to be using is my new release. I'm going to be using TE4 New Beginnings. And I'm going to use this beautiful floral here, which is a different type of dahlia, but I haven't sort of labelled it because you can use it as a generic flower. So we're just going to ink our floral up with VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. So we'll just add that, and we're going to add, so I've masked off, I've used some low tack tape just to add across here. So any low tack tape or washi tape that you've got that can be easily removed. I'm then going to stamp my floral, literally sort of part on the low tack tape and part off the low tack tape. So let's just allow that ink just to sit on there. Don't be in too much of a rush, just to remove the stamp. So just take your time, and we'll just lift that. And then I've got a piece of copy paper where I've cut the floral out once again, and I'm going to place that over the top. And then going to take the floral again, and with the mask in place, I'm just going to add another floral with the mask in place. Now if you've got masking sheets, that will work a little bit better for you because the copier paper moves slightly if you're not careful, whereas the masking sheet, because it's sticky, it won't move. But I haven't got any masking sheets, so I'm just using what I have. So just lift that up, and then I'm going to then move this again just to make sure that's correctly in place. And then I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair Nocturne again. You can get all these stamps now from my website, which I will leave a link in the description. You can get these from my shop. I just love the detail. I love how they stamp, and they're the same quality photopolymer stamps that we had at All and Create, so same quality. Just lift that again. Okay, so then we've got our, not that I can lift it up, but then you can see I've still got the masking tape in place, and I've got the 3 florals. Now I've got one that I stamped before just so that the ink was drying a little bit, and we'll just blot that ink anyway. Now we're going to remove the low tack tape. No, we're not. We're going to faff forever to remove the low tack tape. So we'll just remove the low tack tape like so, and just leave that there. Tracy doesn't know where to push it. Can you see? You've now got those beautiful details. So we'll sort that out in a second. We'll just do a little bit of colouring. I knew I'd brought my water brush that's not really a water brush because it's broken, but I like the brush on it. So I'm just going to make sure that my brush is clean, which it never is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I'm using my Ecoline pens. I'm using 202, which is the deep yellow. I'm going to use the deep yellow I will only do one floral because you can colour the other florals in at your own pace. So I'm just going to add some water and a wash of the same colour, and then I'm just going to blend that out. I'm just going to blend the colour out. So I'm blending the colour out with a wash of the same colour. Just blend that out. Now you can take as long as you wish on your florals. Take off the excess and then take it down to almost nothing. And when all your florals are coloured, you will see that it's just beautiful. So then I'm going to use 227, which is deep orange. I'm going to add some of the deep orange. I'm just adding a little bit of that deep orange. I'll then go back to the yellow colour just to blend them. So I'm just blending sort of pen to pen. And then we'll take the Carmine 318 and we'll add that. And there is moisture in the card, which is perfect because it starts to wick out. I'll then go back to the orange. I've just chucked that on the floor. Goodness knows where. How can you lose things so quickly? So I've just chucked my lid somewhere, but we'll worry about that later. So we'll go back to the orange. And you can see I'm sort of blending pen to pen. Now you need a good quality cardstock to use. So I'm just blending pen to pen. And then I'm going to use a wash of the same colour. And then I'm just going to blend that out with the wash. And I love the Ecoline pens because they're nice and bright and it works really beautifully. Now I'm not going to colour each flower because you can do that in your own time. Because obviously I only have 15 minutes. But we'll colour the other if we get a bit more time. So then what I'm going to do is go back to the floral. And it's got, with brave wings she flies, the beauty of flowers, each day is a treasure, new beginnings. So I think I will add the new beginnings because it seems rather apt, seeing as how this is my new venture on my own. New beginnings seems rather apt for me. So we'll just ink that like so. And we'll just add the new beginnings. Where do I want it? We'll add the new beginnings just there. Now you don't need to press too hard, but you can see now I've got like an opening for my sentiment. So we've got time to do the other floral. So let's add a little bit of colour. And don't worry, we're going to highlight that edge. So just adding a little bit of the colour. You need to make sure that your your VersaFine Clair is dry. You don't want to, I mean, once it's dry, it's waterproof. So that's absolutely perfect. And you want to work with an ink that is waterproof, which is exactly what the VersaFine Clair is. It's waterproof. So it's absolutely perfect. When it's dry, it won't move. So I'm using a wash of the same colour just to... So then I'm going to go in with the orange colour, which was the 237. Just to add the 237. Just add a little bit there. And then I'll go back and just take out the lines with the yellow. And that's what I love about these. They're nice and moist, so you can remove the harsh lines quite easily with pen to pen. They just work beautifully. So that's just... So then I'm going to go to the red, which is the Carmine colour 318, and we'll just add the reddy colour. Now you can do this over and over as many times as you want, but don't break your card down too much. You don't want to break down those fibres too much. So just taking out the harsh lines. And then what we can do is we can go back to this and just blend out the colour with the wash. So just blend that out. There we go. Just blend, and we'll do that edge of that floral after, but just so that you can see, you're just blending it out just nicely. So then what you can do is take a little bit of copier paper, and then we'll just take some salty ocean oxide ink. So we'll just take a little bit of that salty ocean oxide ink, and we'll just add a little bit of the blending, like so. Turn it over just so that you can see that. And don't forget the snippets. The idea is they're snippets of ideas. They don't have to be completed projects. It's just giving you some snippets of ideas that you can start with, and you can finish it off however you want. That's the whole point. It's a snippet of an idea. Okay. So then you've got, now you could quite easily leave that there, but I'm just going to do a little bit just so you can see, and we'll just wash our brush because we don't want all that orange, because we're just going to end up with a mess. So I've only got a couple of minutes left because the snippets are usually 15 minutes long, and I'm going to pick up some water, and I'm just going to pick up the blue. And what I'm going to say is, if you go round your floral, just use your water just to take out. And what I want you to do is go round the whole floral with your blue. I only need to show you a small area because there's no point doing everything. I need to show you how to finish the actual project. Just get some fresh water. And what I want you to do is sort of blend that completely out. Like so. And you go round all these florals. You'll colour this one as well. So you'll colour this the same as those orange ones. And then you go round just with the Salty Ocean Distress Oxide ink, which will just make it pop. And then what you do is you go to your project, just water down if you're getting too harsh, and then the orange will pop. So there's your snippet 55, and I will show you mine finished with a picture. So I hope you enjoyed that. Love to all, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.